Hey there, what's up? Welcome to PixelHangover.com. Wow, one day we have two very fun games. Medal of Honor, if you haven't checked it out, we're putting up a bunch of videos on that. But if you're watching this, you're a racing fan. So here we go. Forza Horizon. Wow, this game's pretty fun. This is online mode, so this is... this right here race is pretty much an example of even here... How far are we into this online thing? I mean, going back to... probably Xbox Live 1 and stuff like that, where we really raced online. People still have not learned, and yeah, that was a little rough start for me, but I make up for it. You wait. You're gonna see a couple turns up here that people still have not learned to look at the map and learn when to brake online. So that's pretty much the key. Most people just think you got to pull that trigger or throttle and just lay it down, and that's how you win. It's not how you win online. You know, you got to avoid all the assholes who are going to bump into you and mess you up. But the other thing is right here. Watch this. Alright, made the turn. Let me look backwards. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Just made the separation I needed there. So all you basically do... So this is the online mode, and let me tell you, this game is really fun. It reminds me so much of PGR. You know, a lot of... tons of mixtures of games. But the online mode... very PGR-like for me. The lobby system, the way it gets in and out, but good variety of game modes. And here's another example. Just way too fast into the wall, and I'm going to go ahead and pass these guys and get ahead of them. So, yeah, I mean, if you are a PGR fan, I mean, a lot of Bizarre Creation people are at Playground Games here, who's the studio on this one. And it just really has that kind of vibe. So just wanted to show off a little bit of the online mode. We actually have another video up a little later where we do the I think they're called Playground, just the fun modes. You have a cat and mouse, you have Infection, and you have this other one where you chase people in a crazy, you know, almost Infection-like, but that's coming up a little bit later. But wanted to focus this video on a little bit of just a regular racing, and luckily my first race right out of the gate came in first, thanks to everybody else not knowing how to turn. So that was a fun little race. We're going to do another one here. Don't worry. We're not going away that quick. So, yeah, if you are... I mean, it's really an odd mix. It feels like Forza, sort of, but then you definitely feel PGR in there. You feel a little bit of the Codemasters, people who are there, influence, especially on the rallies type stuff or the off-road. And a little Criterion, too. I mean, it's all in here, and... I think this game kind of surprised a lot of people, especially with that demo being as good as it was. So, as you can see here, I did, you know, sitting there at midnight, I was convinced by the guy in front of me to pick up the VIP, or the limited edition version. And I guess I'm totally fine with that. I'm going to enjoy it. A lot of free cars and stuff like that. But once again, they're doing the same thing that Forza does, which I'm not a big fan of, is, okay, if I get these cars, if I pre-order... or whatever, I don't just get the cars in my garage. I have to actually go spend, you know, in-game money to keep it, or to go unlock them. And that's kind of annoying. So here we go, race number 2. This one's a little faster, a little more fun, a little crazier, and in the end, I screw up the turn that would have got me the win, but I don't overrun it. Just wait. It's pretty funny. But yeah, this is a little crazy because you actually have to do some off-road with a vehicle that really should not be off-road, but it's kind of all I had in the garage so far. So as you saw, I don't know if in the last video you actually get to, actually right before this, you get to vote on what class. Usually there's 3 options, and what class you want to vote on to race, and then you get to choose any car from that class. That seems to be the way of the voting works. This is just a quick match online. Just kind of went into, I think I went into the beginners, the Horizon beginners, just because I was entering it new and I didn't want to jump in with the level 30s who have every vehicle out there. So there seem to be plenty of options as far as matchmaking is concerned. Here's a good example: guy overshot, you know, throttle that brake, and you split them right that, and kind of gives you a big advantage if you don't just constantly lay on that gas pedal. So this real floating, as you can see the top there, that's just reminded me so much of PGR. I think PGR 3 was the one that had that, you know, rotating around and like level. Maybe it was 4. But that's all going into your reputation. You start out at like 250, and so everything you do in the game adds to your reputation, especially in the single player. Just like driving super fast, or passing people close, or driving on the wrong side of the road, all that kind of stuff that you normally see in games. But it goes towards your reputation in the Horizon world or universe, whatever you want to call it. So I'm catching up here on Fat Albert here, excuse me, and I think he's my competition here, and he actually makes a mistake if I remember right, or I make a good pass, and I get a little cocky. I think I got this right here. So there, I don't know what he did there. He worried about crashing, so I pass him clean, and I'm thinking, well, geez, I'm 77% the way there. I just got to make this one turn down here. I see it, and I have never. Look at that. What am I doing? Horrible. So I screw that up. Basically give him the win because he's got a straight shot now to the end of it. But that's just, we just wanted to throw up some basic online racing and how smooth it is, and how well it is, what it's doing up there. And just like PGR2, you don't have to come in first to level up. It's all about, we used to call it kudos, but now it's XP. So fun game. If you're into racing, if you're into Forza, if you're an old school PGR fan, highly recommend picking this up. We're going to be putting some other videos up there, some single player stuff, and like I said, the really fun modes that are online. They get real crazy, like Infection and so forth. So stay tuned, and we appreciate you taking the time to view it, and hope to see you soon. Bye.